Wow. This is the moon. But damn, look. Y'all see the chemtrails? Wait. I guess y'all can't see it. But I see the chemtrails. Always the police passing by. See, this the chemtrails. It's a long strip right here. These chemtrails are killing us. So I don't know where to go right now, but I know I have to freaking leave my get up and leave my sleep spot. I mean, I got a nice bit better sleep last night, but it still was up quite a bit off and on. This is one of those mornings where, I wake up, I wake up still mad from the day before. Wake up still angry from the day before. And one thing with this gang stalking, the so-called perps in authority, when they shouldn't be, all the crooks in the fake authority, what they do is it's like they judge and punish situations unfairly, unjustly, and incorrectly. And then, they punish the target rather the targeted victim they wrongfully punish rather than the perpetrator. And then, the perpetrator gets off scot-free, and then the victim is kicked out of, the victim is kicked out of, the victim is kicked out of or banned from a certain, place of business. And, they're wrongfully banned from a place of business, and then the victim is made to, falsely feel guilty, and then be forced to apologize, and then the apology not accepted, and then it's like they want to have you on your knees begging, for mercy and forgiveness, when they actually, just took advantage of choosing respective persons, which the Bible is against. I mean, because, as I said, those people didn't want to do anything about me alerting them that Alex was, I didn't say gang stalking, but stalking, harassing, and following me around. And they shrugged their shoulders saying, oh, there's nothing they can do about it, call the police. And I said, I couldn't say me being targeted, but I said that, the police are in on it. They won't do anything. And so this other guy is like Alex 2.0 or Alex Part 2. And he just always makes himself there, and he doesn't really tell me much of anything. Never tells me anything. But I have, he knew I filmed him or did a quick little film or snap a shot of him gang stalking the pattern of gang stalking me and following me around and stuff. And he would just look at me like I'm crazy or have this dumbass little, look when a 2-year-old does something that they know that they got no business doing. And then, he'll just sit there and look really stupid when he got caught. And then there'll be times when I try to film him or, he's a perp when I try to film him or take a picture, and then the picture, me trying to take the picture, the camera is delayed or until after he's gone away. But it's like there was a pattern because he does not come into Bodacious every single day. But it's only, whenever I come or when they, so it's like, I don't even, it's like some people say that guy from yesterday, some people say that he's considered like a perp snitch informant, who's one of the people who's used to tell the bodacious staff, how much food to give me, or how to treat me, or how to cheat me out my money, or how to be an asshole towards me, just like Alex. you know. So he's one of the main three male stalkers who follow me around. And then they had that black guy who it's an unusually it's about 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, February 28th, 2021. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. It's 6 o'clock. Let's see, it's about 6:04 a.m. and it's an unusually high amount of traffic for a Sunday morning. Usually it's not that much traffic on a Sunday morning. So can't go to Bodacious. So I really don't want to go to the fake, Everman place down there, because I went yesterday and I felt emotionally sour about that place, because when I first got to Pensacola, I was wrongfully banned, and it's like I stayed away from that place, all the way until November last year. But I was banned all the way up until like May, because from May to May. So, I don't want to be, I don't want to be spending a whole lot of money, my money, or even if it's donated, shucks, it's not even worth it to, spend, even though it's natural health, and it's like the Trader Joe's and Whole Foods and stuff in Pensacola, but I still feeling kind of pretty sour about that place. And I know that other than the mall, I ate from Bodacious more than any place here in Pensacola. But it's for the rich. Yeah, the rich proper white people is what that place is for. Hardly, it's like seldom any black people there. And it's like mainly downtown, period. They have, the rich proper white people, who were, the ones rich with a lot of money. And so you have all these overpriced, expensive places downtown. And, it's like they have, it's like overpriced, all these overpriced restaurants and coffee shops downtown. And, well, the Bodacious, for them to be a coffee shop, their Wi-Fi is slow as fuck anyway. It's about as slow as the hotel that I just left, the extended stay hotel, that freaking Hospitality Inn hotel where I was staying at, So it's like, I don't even know, because it's like the mask is preparing people, for the mark. And so, the Bodacious incident didn't have to do with the mask, but they, it was just me documenting my gang stalking. And I don't know what, this guy, he cleverly waited until I was about to go to a job interview to freaking, ever since November 19th, and now it's freaking, February 2021, and you finally tell me something? No, I don't know why I keep saying November. It was September, or was it? No, September. I think it was my first day that I started the new job. It was September 2019. Not November, it was September. I don't know why I keep saying November was when I quit the job. So, it was September 2019. So him and Alex started gang stalking and following me around in the same month. Like fucking weird and creepy. And, me being homeless and stuff, why don't I have a right to feel uncomfortable or creeped out? Let me turn this away around, because I gotta see, how much time I have left on my phone. I mean, I got a little bit better sleep, but still feeling a sleep deprived feeling. But it's like these crooked businesses who treat me unfairly and perp me. Why do I need to get on my knees and beg for mercy when they do me unfairly and they act abusive and stuff? And narcissistic fake TI perps condemn me and call me stupid. They say, oh, you're stupid for going back to a restaurant after you've been treated poorly. Well, that means I can go to no restaurant because I get treated poorly just about everywhere. Shucks. I mean, the dinner I ate last night, the waitress was, and I've had that happen quite a few times, when there's the waitress that's fake nice and then throw up the 666 devil horns AOK sign, just unnecessarily. But it's like they do it in my face like they want me to see their hand symbolism. And I heard that when people use their devil horns or 666 hand sign or put their hands in a pyramid and stuff like that, I heard that that's witchcraft and they're trying to curse you. So it's like, that's why I know they said that we have to pray heavy and pray without ceasing against this constant torment and this constant witchcraft. And all the people who do witchcraft and homosexuality and whoredom and stuff like that, those are the main ones who try to bully, harass, and lecture you about foul behavior and then try to force mental health on you and stuff like that. They participate in sexual perversion of the worst kinds and then try to tell you about bad behavior. They're self-righteous and act like they delusionally believe that they're better than perfect. And that's what all races of people who do that, try to act superior. Excuse me, they try to act superior. See, the perps know where I'm at, but this is a freaking daytime view of my sleep spot. But I have some people who say that I lie and say that I'm homeless on the streets. No, I'm not. But I don't understand how they use homeless to perp people. But I know I don't perp nobody. I don't perp anybody. I don't gang stalk anybody. I just try to go on about my business and stuff like that. And it's like they try to deprive me of everything: sleep, money, food, my soul, everything. And all the criminal stuff that they do, but they're always constantly making you feel like everything you do or say is wrong. The same people who will lecture you about bad behavior or inappropriate behavior are the same people doing wicked, evil stuff like poisoning your food and cutting up your clothes and spraying chemicals in your home and slashing your car tires and stuff. But you lecture me about bad behavior or inappropriate behavior. It's like it's like they are trying to drive me over the edge, everybody. And they're just fucking downright cruel people. Businesses open later, and there's less businesses open here in Pensacola on Sunday. Plus, they close earlier on Sunday. So I mean, somebody clarified to me that the no trespassing sign actually meant no trespassing inside of the building. But anyway, I'm on this side of the building rather than that side anyway. So the guy, the people who work, who, fixing up on this this vacant building right here, they've seen me here before, and I told him my situation, and they don't say anything. And I never stay here, usually past 7, I never stay here. I never stay here past 7 o'clock in the morning. But, I was sleep deprived from the night before. And then, even 6:30 was too late. And it's like, I was trying to get a little bit extra sleep. And, I felt like, well, if I wouldn't have stayed later on, 30 minutes later, then I wouldn't have got beat up. So, I gotta try to figure out what to do the next 3 hours. Um, downtown is overpriced. Downtown restaurants are overpriced, nasty food that cater to the rich and deter homeless and deter poor people. The only place downtown that's pretty much cheaper and more affordable is the Cactus Cantina Mexican restaurant. They'll give you free chips and salsa with any order. So, if I just get simply some beans and the tortilla chips to go with it, that'll be $2 and some water, and that's a meal right there. And they perk me and abuse and treat me mean and dirty over there too. They perk me anywhere downtown. But they had this one restaurant. This one rich folks restaurant that's the restaurant is like, let me see. It's a rich folks restaurant that's close to the fake YMCA. It's close to the YMCA, which I'm banned from. In the rich folks restaurant that's close to the YMCA, they the restaurant, it will, like, I only went there once and never again. They'll give you a small, almost teaspoon size of ice cream for $6 and some bland ass nasty food that will cost pretty much like $25 for a small little thing of lasagna, and it's nasty as hell. So the fact that the problem with the buses and stuff like that, can't go to the beach like I want to, and the beach is like 25 minutes away. It's like I'm not in beach town, but it's about 25 minutes away. So, and all this is like pretty much Gulf Coast, coastal land. So, stop making remarks. She lives in a beach town, she can't afford and stuff like that. Pensacola is not all that really expensive, but they said that because of Hurricane Michael in 2018, which I didn't realize till after I got here, Hurricane Michael is the reason why it's difficult to find housing. But then housing is cracking down pretty much, even ever since, even before COVID-19, they've been cracking down. But, on housing and stuff. So here in Pensacola is where all my business is. And I have no choice but to stay put until I get a permanent place, because Pensacola is about the only place I can come, be homeless on the streets with a little potty spot to go potty. It's the only place I can be homeless on the streets and nobody bother me. The police won't harass me and tell me I can't sleep here. So, until I can find me a permanent place, I got no choice but to stay here. And it'll be difficult. I could never afford to go to the beach taking a cab. I could never afford to go to the beach taking a cab or Uber or anything like that. And so the dirty buses, they want to bully people about a mask. I'm wondering if I should just take the plunge and just freaking go try to get my own cab driving job, and that way I'll always have a doggone vehicle to drive, and then I can. But it's like my mind and my body is not equipped for driving. I do have the mentality to drive, but it's just that my sleep deprivation, and I haven't driven in a long time. It's like I don't think I'm ready, but I'm not going to. But I just thought about, what if I just take that plunge and try to go get a cab driving job, and they said that they need people really badly, But if you needed people really badly, you would have hired me 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. Yeah, you that's how these employers and businesses do. It's like they claim they need people really badly and urgently need people, and then you still have a way to weed me out, like as if I'm less than a person. But you need people badly. Like Sammy Barker's restaurant, they did that to me. The Holiday Inn and a few others, push you through the ringer with the job interview and then go AWOL on you if you're a targeted individual. But people bully and harass you out in society. And then when you stand up for yourself, you're made out to look like a mental patient. But if they feel like you're bothering somebody and they tell you about it, they're not made to look like a mental patient. They looked at it as responsibly and maturely handling the situation very well. It's fucking sickening. I just want this program to end, and I want Jesus to come back, and I'm going to go right about now. All right, so I'm going to see y'all later on today.